Thank you so much, our honorable dignitaries. Now, I would request everyone to please rise up for the state anthem. Thank you. Ever since I was a little child, I often heard people say that the real experiences of human beings and individuals are the true sources of inspiration, wisdom, and knowledge. True wisdom doesn't just lie in books, it lies in the experiences of real people. We are very fortunate to have with us dignitaries from different fields from Assam, and I wouldn't let that opportunity go away. So with this, I would like to begin the felicitation program for our honorable guests. I would like to begin by requesting our honorable guest, Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta sir, to kindly please come up on the stage for the felicitation. And we would like to request our dearest Satyajit sir to please come up on the stage for the felicitation, our guest. Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta sir is a retired IPS officer, and he has served as the Director General of Police. He's also a filmmaker and a published author. Sir, we are very honored to have with us today. We would like to present sir with our token of respect and gratitude for his presence. Sir, we would like to hear a few words from you today. Please share some wisdom with us, sir.
Respected dignitaries sitting in the front and the second bench, I see a galaxy of Assam's intellectuals and who's who out here. And of course, my friend, the Vice Chancellor of this wonderful institution, the university. We are in the same service earlier. I was in the Indian Information Service, and so was your Vice Chancellor. And we are together at the same batch, of course. So it's a great experience coming here. And my dear, very bright group of this wonderful institution that has made quite a name for itself from SPM Academy. And my dear boys and girls getting into the civil services, good day for you guys. Congratulations. Yesterday, I believe, Honorable Chief Minister Assam had distributed a whole lot of certificates to different boys and girls who have successfully made it in different kinds of exams and services. And I wonder if the civil service people were there or not. But then he had said a couple of very interesting things, like it's been for a number of years that the recruitment in Assam has been conducted with great amount of fairness and transparency. Well, I've been also a part of the entire ecosystem, and this is all happened when I just joined as the DGP Assam, and then the next day itself there was to be an exams held out there of the police. And lo and behold, the very next day of my joining as DGP, I find that the papers were leaked. and all hell broke loose. And I was the first person to tell the Honorable then Chief Minister say that the exams has to be stalled. It has to be stopped and nothing doing. And we are kind of satisfied that leak it was. So thereafter, the entire onus, in addition to being the DGP, at a time when the CAA movement was going on, and the consequent amount of stress and focus that I had to make to bring about law and order in the state, in addition to that kind of a responsibility, a great amount of responsibility was also conferred on me to conduct the exams seamlessly, and I was made the chairman of the Police Recruitment Board. And the journey had begun then for the entire state of Assam. We had brought out certain kinds of SOPs, standard operating procedure. And we didn't merely bring out standard operating procedure, we actually learned as we proceeded and improvised and made it a system which is absolutely watertight. At times, আমি অলপ বেছি বেছিও কৰিছিলোঁ. Things like, putting GPS on a vehicle, carrying question papers and answer scripts, etc. সিমানলৈকে গৈছিলোঁ. GPS আৰু ক'ৰবাত driver পেচাব কৰিব লাগিলে, that gets videographed and stuff like that. We went out of our way. Absolutely, so that not an iota of element of doubt remains in the entire process of conducting the exams. And ever since, after that journey, of course, we took about, I had, during my tenure as DGP Assam, I had recruited as many as 15,000 police personnel. 15,000 is not a matter of joke. And to take 15,000 number of jobs, there were more than 40 lakhs of people of Assam, young boys and girls who want to dream a life of a better future. So, yes, we took a great deal of help from the technology, was a great leveler. Now, in the era of artificial intelligence, of course, things can be made even more watertight. And I must congratulate you because you have come on the basis of absolute merit of yourself. You haven't had occasion to go approach anybody. The whole ecosystem to but I must congratulate the entire state government. The officers who've been involved in the Assam Public Service Commission, call it any other officer who've been remotely involved into the entire process, and also the college authorities and the students and the faculty of different colleges who are roped in to be a part of the entire ecosystem. Anyway, since you guys have come through this particular SPM Academy, SPM, very interesting name. I see it, as the other day I was just telling our man that they've been painting the town red all over Assam. I mean, wherever you go, you see SPM. Great to know that some of our local people, indigenous boys and girls, have been focusing a great deal of attention to generate a sense of competition among young boys and girls. The need of the hour, absolutely. আমাৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবোৰে যেতিয়া বাহিৰত পঢ়েগে বা কাম কৰে বা বাহিৰৰ কম্পিটিটিভ এক্সামছ পাছ কৰি পেলাই বাহিৰত চাকৰি কৰে, মই যিটো দেখিছোঁ, he is no worse than any other boy from any other place of the country, boy or girl. মই অকল চিভিল ছাৰ্ভিচতে কোৱা নাই, banking sector, LIC, GIC, etc., the insurance sector, entire lot of private sector, entire lot of PSUs, য'ত exams pass কৰি পেলাই আমাৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবিলাকে তাত যায়, গৈ পেলাই the kind of performance they come up with, often I find that our boys and girls are doing great all over. I was myself in the board of directors of BHEL, BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. You must be knowing about it. It's a big PSU. And I was also in the board of directors of different other PSUs like Andrew, the tea-making PSU from Kolkata. So I found that whole lot of Assamese boys and girls are walking there, and they are doing wonderfully well. But then it so happens that you don't come across too many boys and girls from our place in these sectors, in insurance sector, GIC, LIC, or a whole lot of other insurance organizations. You find that not too many people from Assam. So is the case in respect of the banking sector, the probationary officers exams and stuff like that. Since SPM has taken a very definitive stride and has proved itself, I would say, by occupying quite an amount of place in the minds and hearts of the youngsters in Assam, I think you have given yourself a great deal of more responsibility to be looking far forward, also perhaps get the people into different other sectors. I'm told more than 100,000 of boys and girls have taken the exams. The boys and girls who haven't made it into the 238 odd numbers, total numbers, I believe, who had made it. This is quite a minuscule number that has come up out of a huge numbers. I believe the number of seats also have got shrunken quite a bit. So the entire lot of other guys who haven't been sitting out here today perhaps are equally apt and perhaps could be fitting better in a whole lot of other organizations. In fact, we have instances out here in Assam itself, the guy sitting who had made it out here in statistical service or some organization like that has become an IAS or IPS. Whole lot of boys and girls from here could perhaps tomorrow be in a UPSC selected boys and girls. So even for them, there ought to be yet another scope, and you'll perhaps do well to also guide that kind of a lot from Assam. And for you boys and girls, you have entered into a new arena of your life. It's a new, different stage of life. And I would say you should love it. But then, you haven't done anything too great. I must give you a pat in the back, congratulate you, but just no time for bulle bulle. Nothing too great you have done. You have just qualified in the exams. The test begins now. So, enekwa hobo nalage je mo hoi gol. Moi IAS, ACS boni golo, moi APS boni golo. My life is made. I'm sorry, it's not that. Your life has just begun. Now's the time when you'd be tested on each of your steps, baby steps that you are going to make now. Definitive baby steps to start with, and then later, at times you'll have to make strides. At times you'll face challenges. At times you'll face frustrations. There would be injustices galore right in front of you. Injustices you would perhaps be made to do. You would be meting out to other people, and injustices would also be meted out to you. It's a fact of life. Everything, good, bad, and evil, everything happens in one's life. So you got to be kind of going along despite the pulls and presses of the service, despite the pulls and presses of the people around, the family, your own standard about yourself. গতিকে কাম মনবোৰ কৰিবলৈ এটা নতুন মন বান্ধি ল'ব লাগে. That is what is something very important, that yes, I can. And you know, if you don't do very well, if you don't enjoy the job you do, what happens? You may not be very interested in civil services as such, but then you have got into ACS. You could have perhaps done better in accounts or any other, IT sector or some other things, but then circumstances are such that you have to take these particular exams because your folks are around here, your friends and families are here. গতিকে ইয়াত চাকৰিটো মই কৰাটো উপায় নাই, ইয়াত কৰিবই লাগিব. গতিকে সেইকাৰণে কামটো কৰিব, but then you do not quite love the job. এইটো হ'লে কি হ'ব? After a point of time, you'll make mistakes. You'll get into frustrated kind of an ecosystem and you won't be able to get out of it. You'll make mistakes and you will not be a darling of the governance mechanism. Then, কি হ'ব? নিজৰ পৰা you will get alienated from your system and alienated from self, which should give rise to depression. গতিকে be very watchful and careful about, depression setting into your mindset. সেইকাৰণে কি best thing is to love your job. I never thought I would be a cop. I used to love writing, I used to love doing recitations, doing drama. মই ফ্ৰান্স কাফকা বুলি কৰি পেলাই বিৰাট ভাল পাওঁ. আগতে মই মানে কলেজ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিত থাকোঁতে মিথ অফ চিচিফাছ মোৰ পকেটত থাকে এখন কিতাপ. মই জৰ্জ অৰৱেলকে ধৰি পেলাই মই এক্সিষ্টেঞ্চিয়েলিজিমৰ কথা বিৰাট পঢ়োঁ. সেইবিলাক কৰি মেলি মই বিৰাট ভাল পাওঁ. ইংলিছ প্লে কৰোঁ. আমি খাৰখোৱা স্কুলত পঢ়া, একেবাৰে গাঁৱৰ স্কুলত কোঁৱৰপুৰ বালিকা মজলীয়া বিদ্যালয়ত আমি পঢ়া, হাতত ধাৰি লৈ যাওঁ আগত. কিন্তু গৈ পেলাই দিল্লী ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিত যেতিয়া ফৰফৰাই থাকে ইংৰাজীত, বাকী দুন স্কুলত পঢ়া বা ভেৰি এলিট কাইণ্ড অফ স্কুলছ, তেতিয়া আমি পিছৰ বেঞ্চত বহি পেলাই আমন জীৱনকৈ ভাবি থাকোঁ, আয়দেহি ময়ো যদি এনেকৈ ইংৰাজী ক'ব পাৰিলোহেঁতেন. কিন্তু কি হ'ল, because perhaps of kind of experiences that we have had, kind of life that we have had, kind of determination that we had very, very carefully inculcated into ourselves. It was only a matter of time that people wouldn't say that I am not from Doon School myself. এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা পৰিৱেশ এটা আহি পৰিছিলে. মই যদি কওঁ আমাৰ গাঁৱত স্কুলত ধাৰি লৈ যাব লাগিছিলে, হাঁহি সিহঁতি বাগৰি পৰে. They won't believe it. গতিকে after a point of time, মই যেতিয়া IPSত সোমালোঁ, I have decided to like it. I have decided I'm going to like this bloody job that I have got. Civil service পাইছোঁ, অসমত পাইছোঁ, might as well love it. এইটো মোৰ নাছিলে যে গৈ পেলাই মই কোৰেচিভ এটা এটমছফিয়াৰত সোমাম, এটা এনেকুৱা ইনষ্টিটিউশ্যনৰ মই এটা লিডাৰশ্বিপ পজিশ্যনত নিজকে প্লেচ কৰিম, যিটোত এফালে নহ'ব এফালেহে, এফালে নহ'ব এফালেহে. মানুহৰ মনত এটা নেগেটিভিটি এবাউট পুলিচ বস্তুটো সোমাই থাকে. দ্য এণ্টায়াৰ পুলিচিং ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ ইটছেল্ফ ইজ বেছড আউট অফ এ নেগেটিভ kind of a connotation. Though society has evolved the system into such, গতিকে যিহেতু তাত coercive elementsবোৰ inbuilt হৈ থাকে policing activities-ত, গতিকে automatically anybody who loves liberty, who loves freedom would say that, আহিলে আৰু পুলিচগিলা, থোল্লাগিটা বুলিয়ে কয়, আহিলে আৰু এইকেইটা, এফালে নাযাবা, এফালেহে যাবা, এইটো নকৰিবা, এইটোহে কৰিবা. যেতিয়া এই ধৰণৰ বাধ্যবাধকতাৰ চিষ্টেম এটা বনোৱাই দিয়া যায়, এইটো নহ'লে নহ'ব, ছ'চাইটি কাণ্ট ৰান ইফ ইউ ডোণ্ট হেভ দিছ কাইণ্ড অফ এ চিষ্টেম. ময়ো ভাবিছোঁ, বেয়া পাইছিলোঁ পুলিচক, কিন্তু আই হেভ ডিচাইডেড আই লাভ দিছ জব এণ্ড আই ট্ৰাই টু delineate the positivity out of it. And lo and behold, I did it. I enjoyed myself, swimming in the tide, fighting the bad guys, bringing about semblance of peace wherever there were challenges. I would get it head on. Aru moi notun eta system eta anibo bisarilu. The traditional policing, jetia bishekhe Ohomor nisina jega jot uh, insurgency, every 10 days there will be bomb blast, kidnapping, encounter, killing, এইবিলাকৰ মানে gory aspects of life would kind of rule the roost out here in Assam. Around those days, we were in the leadership positions, and we had to really fight it head on. Yes, Jodi Basija, you have survived, life is good. If you are dead, life is not good. এনেকুৱা আছিলে ইয়াতে বহি আছে শ্ৰীযুত বৰুৱা তেখেতৰ ডিচি বৰপেটা থাকোঁতে আই থিংক তেখেতৰ গাড়ীত গুলিয়াইছিলে এম্বুছ হৈছিলে কোনোমতে বাচি আছে বাচি গ'ল সেইকাৰণে লাইফ has been good for him. If he had not this had happened to us a great deal of times, গতিকে কিন্তু at the same time adrenaline would rush. We would not back up and stuff like that. গতিকে নিজৰ চাকৰি যদি যেতিয়া ভাল পোৱা হ'লো তেতিয়া কি হয় I guess you blossom into a due personality. You contribute better. You create positively to your ambience. And you can take other people along with you. And you can also charter a new path, perhaps. You can evolve new strategy, which is otherwise not being followed by the state. You could perhaps also, get into different kind of a thought process. You study. You delve deep into matters. পঢ়া শুনা কৰা যায় বাকি ষ্টেটত চাব লাগে এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ইছ্যুজবিলাকৰ ভিতৰত সোমাই পেলাই you can become an expert on field yourself. ঠিক তেনেকৈ মই মোৰ নিজৰ কথাৰ এইকাৰণেই কৈছোঁ যে এনেকুৱা উদাহৰণেৰে নিজৰ চাকৰিটো যেতিয়া তোমালোকে নিজৰ এনজয় কৰিবলৈ ধৰিবা তেতিয়া দেখিবা লাইফ ইজ গুড. There would be negativity, there would be issues, but then end of the day you will come and sleep well আৰু try and carry on doing better. আৰু বস্তুটো অৰিজিনেলি যিটো বস্তু ভাল পোৱা তোমালোকে কৰিব don't avoid doing it, carry on doing that. You would get time no matter how busy you are. গতিকে সময় পাই থাকিব এনিৱে মই বহুত লম্বা মাৰিছোঁ মই বেছি কথা নকওঁ. You guys are pretty expose yourself and I'm sure you've done a lot of hard work. পঢ়া শুনা বহুত কৰিলা আৰু now পঢ়া শুনা কৰা, read your life, read your work, read your interrelationship, and technology has entered into our lives big time. Artificial intelligence আজিৰ যুগত DeepSeekৰ সময়ত DeepSeekৰ যেতিয়া কেইটামান সৰু ল'ৰাই ষ্টাৰ্টআপ এটা 3 বছৰ আগতে আৰম্ভ কৰি $5 million খৰচ কৰি পেলাই NVIDIAৰ নিচিনা এটা কোম্পানী overnight $600 billion নষ্ট কৰি পেলাইছে কেইটামান ল'ৰা মিলি পেলাই মানে technology has entered our interpersonal relationship, our education system, our finance, our ঘৰত থকা way we live, etc. It's all pervasive. Now in such a scenario, if you are not technologically adept, interested, acquiring certain amount of expertise, then you'll be left behind. Watch out, you got to be very careful about it, and technology can have a very serious ramification on your life too. And বেছি কথা নকওঁ আৰু ধৰ্ম কথাটো ভাবিব কৰ্মই ধৰ্ম বুলি কয় কৰ্মৰ লগত ধৰ্ম একেলগে যাব লাগে ধৰ্ম মানে এই কুম্ভত স্নান কৰা ধৰ্ম কথা কোৱা নাই ধৰ্ম মানে মই হাংগামা গৈ পেলাই চিঞৰ বাস কৰাটো বিচৰা মই সেইটো ধৰ্ম কোৱা নাই ধৰ্মৰ মাজৰ যিখিনি এলিমেণ্টছ অফ এথিকেল অৰিয়েণ্টেশ্যন মই সেই ধৰ্ম কথা কৈছোঁ কৰ্মৰ মাজত তুমি যদি বেইমানি নকৰোঁ বুলি তুমি নিজকে সিদ্ধান্তটো লৈ লোৱা ensuring justice for those distressed এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ মাইণ্ডছেটেৰে তুমি এনকাৰেজড হোৱা তেতিয়া perhaps তোমাৰ ঈশ্বৰেও ভাল পাব আমাৰ আকৌ ঈশ্বৰজন বৰ ভাল আমাৰ ঈশ্বৰজনে নিবিচাৰে যে মোক এইটো দিয়া সেই ঈশ্বৰ মই তোমাক এইটো দিলোঁ মোক আৰু এইটো ভাল কৰি দিবা দেই সেই ঈশ্বৰ মই তোমাক এইটো দিলোঁ তুমি মোক ভাল কৰি ঈশ্বৰ আমাৰ এটা বদমাছ অফিচাৰ নহয় যিটো অকণমান মাল পতং লৈ পেলাই ভাল কৰি দিব আমাৰ ঈশ্বৰ সেই ক্ষেত্ৰত বৰ ভাল আমাৰ ঈশ্বৰে ভক্তি বিচাৰে গতিকে ভক্তি কৰিবা ভয় কৰিবা to do things that are not in the line of the kind of thought process that we are advocating ourselves. Ishwar would be accepting you as a great bhakta. গতিকে ধৰ্ম সেইটো লেভেলত কৰিব লাগে by being good to yourself, by being good to your society, being good to the people that you are going to serve. বেছি নকওঁ, thank you very much. Wish you all the very best. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Your speech here today has actually motivated our officers. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite on stage our honorable esteemed guest, respected Shri Hiren Nath, sir, an IPS officer, and he is the additional Director General of Police, Special Branch. So I would please request you to come up on the stage. I would also like to request our dearest Mridul sir to please come up on the stage to felicitate our guest. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we would please like to hear a few words from you two today.
Respected Shri Bhaskar Mahanta sir, CIC Assam, respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Murthy, all the distinguished guests here, Director Chinmay Bordoloi and all the faculty and persons associated with SPM Academy. Now as the Mahanta sir has said, everywhere I see SPM Academy, and very nice to see this, even in TV ads and everywhere. And the outcome is here, sitting there. So all the persons associated with SPM Academy. And center of attraction today, the newly appointed Assam Civil Service officers. Heartiest congratulations. You have conquered a world. But as Mahanta sir has said, while I was sitting there and listening to Mahanta sir, one underlying sentence he mentioned, that your journey has started now. And at the same time, I was recalling, long back I studied Gandhiji's autobiography. Have you studied it or read it? Anyone? Name of the book? My Experiment with Truth. One article is there that is called Imitating the English Gentleman. He went to Great Britain to become a bar at law. His mother gave him some oath that you have to do these things, you should not do these things. Condition was not very great. His brother-in-law borrowed some money and sent him to England. But first year of his journey, stay there, he forgot actually what he was supposed to do. He started going for the elocution classes, stitching big, very nice, costly suits, going to the costly restaurants, violin classes. Then there was a line that suddenly I realized that Mr. Bell rang the bell in my ear and I woke up. So here sir said that everything is said and done, you have conquered a big world, but your journey, your challenges starts now. So you have to take the challenge with wholehearted efforts. I congratulate SPM Academy also, because guiding someone, giving coaching to someone, and that is to in a matured stage of someone's life, it is not very easy. Tutoring a small child is very easy. To me, pori thakate mo chocolate ani dim. So in the hope of that chocolate, he will be studying the whole day. But a boy or girl of 25, 26 years, matured with all informations in her pocket, in her mobile, in his mobile, it's not very easy to motivate. There will be 10 questions. You have to study that Indians being brought from USA to India. Hundreds of questions will come to your mind. Why they are chained, why they are sent back, why we are not sending back the foreigners from India. So many questions will come to your mind. But those things will not work in your civil services. Civil service is totally different game. You have to remember the other things. So that's why it's not very easy. So you have guided them. You have provided proper coaching to them, and the result is in front of us. So many people are here, so I congratulate you once again. As Mahanta sir has said, 2-3 word of questions for you, because we have completed our job. I am in an extended service now. I also retired, but government has extended my service by 2 years, so I am here. First thing, when you join there in the service, very carefully read the rules and law books. If you are in Assam Civil Service, read this Assam Civil Service Conduct Rules, ALRR, Assam Land Revenue, or other things, and you have to read the 𝐤𝐻𝐭𝐬𝐽 and others also. Even IPC also. You have to read IPC, because many cases were registered earlier. These will be overlapping now also. So you have to read those law books also. Those who are in the police service, you have to read the manual very thoroughly, what is there. You have to read the Bharat 𝐤𝐻𝐭𝐬𝐽 and others, law books very carefully. Listen to the trainers very carefully, what they are saying. But if you do not know law, then it will be a big problem for you. You cannot ask your clerk every time, ki yat ki likhibo lagibo. They will come up with a file and you will say, Roba, the equation ki likhibo lage. So first day they will understand that you are good for nothing. You are dependent on them. Aru jodi heitu hihotor monole ahe, then instead of you are administering them, they will be, controlling you. So you should not give that opportunity to them. Therefore, you have to study well, very well, and understand what is there. আৰু এই যে আইনৰ কিতাপবিলাক মেনুৱেলবিলাক বনোৱা হৈছে 100 ইয়াৰ্ছ ধৰি এইবিলাকৰ ওপৰত কাম কৰি থকা হৈছে আৰু তাত মাইনিউটলি বৰ ডিটেইলছ কথাবিলাক কৈ থোৱা আছে মই CBI জয়েন কৰোঁতে গৈয়ে পাইছিলোঁ দুখন মেনুৱেল one is crime manual, one is administrative manual. You will not believe, always I carry this. When I go even travel in my handbag, I will carry this thing. Because there is no one to, because you have joined there as a SP or DIG of CBI, who will guide you, who will tell you every minute what to do, what not to do. So those books were very useful. So you should also read those things. Second cardinal principle. Parapakhot, give a very patient hearing to your seniors, carry a notebook, what he is saying, try to understand what senior is saying. When a senior will be telling, suppose your DC is telling something, she or he might be having lots of things in her mind. Patapot kiba eta koi dibo, note down, ask someone that what you have to do. Second, give patient hearing to your junior officers. And then the third cardinal principle, give a patient hearing to the public, whoever comes to you. It's not like that a person is coming and you will be able to satisfy him 100%. No, never. They will come for all different types of requests. And you will find 90% of this request you cannot fulfill. These are not within your jurisdiction. These are beyond your capacity. Many things will be some problem, social problem, moral problem. Two brothers are fighting, husband, wife fighting, children are listening to the parents. Ki koriba, kun aine di telukak doriba. Kintu give a patient hearing, talk to them, aru tate rekhiba je tomar 50% at least manojone hantana pai. Aru eta kotha nijor ji subordinate staff ase, ketia bor bossism to koribo na lage je moi eta je shobdo sar amiও korisilu sala meto sahab ban ge apuni jitu kole সেই কথাটো এইটো মই নকওঁ যে মানে ভাল ব্যৱহাৰ কৰিব কিন্তু এইটো নহয় যে সন্ধিয়া হোৱাৰ লগে লগে এই বটল এটা লৈ আৰু অলপ চানা বাদাম অলপ চিকেন লৈ বহি ললে একেলগে সেইটো কামো কৰিবলৈ নাপায় কথাটো হৈছে যে ভালকে এজন ধৰক you have joined as a ESA আজিকালি এসিস্ট্যান্ট কমিশনাৰ কয় অৰ্ডাৰলি এজন আহিলে গ্ৰেড 4 ষ্টাফ এজন আহিলে যে মোক ছুটি লাগে আহাৰ লগে লগে কাগজখন দলি মাৰি পেলাই দিলে ছাৰৰ কাহিনী এটা আছে গুলি খোৱা সিপাহী তেনেকৈ সৃষ্টি হৈছিল এজন আহিছিলে লৰা আহি পেলে ছুটি বিচাৰিলে নে কিবা বিচাৰিলে ট্ৰান্সফাৰটো নালাগে ছাৰে খুব গালি পাৰিলে প্ৰথমে তাৰ পিছত যেতিয়া শাৰ্টটো খুলি দেখুৱাই দিলে তেতিয়া দেখলে গোটেই গাত গুলিৰ আঘাত আৰু তাৰ পৰা ছাৰৰ এটা সাংঘাতিক বস্তু এটা he has created something for the whole Assam police fraternity and posterity guli khwa sipahi ekhon kitab ulaisile so we should try to know what is the actual thing konba bodmasu thakibo pare ketiba mak moribo boli kobo bosorot tinibar deuta moribo boli kobo tar bisot jete apuni khoribare somahagot deuta teta kobo sir kejon mor bor deuta asile eneke boliu koa manu ami paisu ma dhukaise boli kobo are tur ma tu somaman ago dhukwa boli suti loisile o sir kejon mor bormahe asile eneke koi dibo ঠাইতে মিছা কথা কোৱা বদমাছ দুই চাৰিটা ওলাব কিন্তু কথা হ'ল সেই বুলি সকলোকে একদম কাষ্টিকেট কৰি একদম মানে বক ডাউন কৰি দিয়াটো এইটো কৰিব নালাগে ধুনীয়াকৈ মানে কথা শুনক মানে উইদাউট বিং ইল টেম্পাৰ্ড ইউ কেন বি এ ভেৰি ষ্ট্ৰিক্ট অফিচাৰ ভেৰি ষ্ট্ৰিক্ট অফিচাৰ হৈও আপুনি খুব পলাইট হ'ব পাৰে ইংৰাজী দেখাৰ কথা আছে remember the faces when you climb up because when you climb down you will meet the same people এই মানুহখিনিৰ আকৌ দৰকাৰ হ'ব গতিকে সেই বস্তুটো কৰিব নালাগে গতিকে এই দুই তিনিটা মোৰ এডভাইচ আপোনালোকলৈ যে অহা দিনবিলাক খুব ভালদৰে কৰক আৰু কামটো খুব ভাল পাবলৈ শিকক ছাৰে যিটো ক'লে সেইটো বৰ দৰকাৰ কেতিয়াবা অৱশ্যে আমাৰ এটা প্ৰব্লেমো দুই এটা দেখা গৈ আছে ট্ৰান্সপাৰেণ্ট ৰিক্ৰুটমেণ্ট পলিচি থকা সত্ত্বেও দুই এজন অফিচাৰে পিছলি গৈ আছে খুব বেয়াকৈ বেয়া ৰেকৰ্ড তেওঁলোকৰ এইবিলাক আমালৈ আহি আছে কালি মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়া এটা উদাহৰণো দিছে যে এজন অফিচাৰ মাত্ৰ 4 বছৰ হৈছে বাট হি ইজ হবনপিং উইথ অল কাইণ্ডছ অফ আনস্ক্ৰুপলাছ পিপল কালেক্টিং মানি ফ্ৰম পিপল মানে আমাৰ এটা ধাৰণা আছিলে যেতিয়া ট্ৰান্সপাৰেণ্ট ৰিক্ৰুটমেণ্ট পলিচি হ'ব উইল গেট দি বেষ্ট অফ ব্ৰেইনছ ফ্ৰম দি ছ'চাইটি আৰু আমাৰ এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যনটো খুব ভাল হ'ব খুব ফ'কাছড আৰু মানে খুব ট্ৰান্সপাৰেণ্ট আৰু খুব অনেষ্ট মানুহবিলাক আহিব কিন্তু দেখা হৈছে ইট ইজ আফটাৰ অল হিউমেন মাইণ্ড কিছুমান মানুহ থাকিবই এটা ছেকশ্যন ছ'চাইটিত থাকিবই গতিকে আপোনালোকে যাতে সেইবিলাক পাকত নপৰে খুব কেয়াৰফুল হ'ব মই বৰ বেছি দীঘলীয়া নকৰোঁ সকলোকে মই আকৌ এবাৰ মোৰ আন্তৰিক অভিনন্দন জনাইছোঁ SPM একাডেমিক মই অভিনন্দন জনাইছোঁ তেওঁলোকে প্ৰডিউচিং ছাচ এ বিগ গ্ৰুপ অফ চিভিল ছাৰ্ভেণ্ট আৰু ইয়াত থকা ডিষ্টিংগুইছড গেষ্ট সকলোকে মই আকৌ এবাৰ শ্ৰদ্ধা জনাইছোঁ থেংক ইউ
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspirational words. Next, I would like to call upon stage our honorable respected guest, Shri Y.S.R. Murthy, sir, Vice Chancellor of Assam Royal Global University. He's a civil servant turned educator who is deeply interested in the field of human rights. We are elated to have this event in your beautiful institution. Sir, please, we'd like to hear a few words from you.
Dignitaries on the first two rows and young friends, good morning. I want to at the outset congratulate all the people who have qualified in the Assam Civil Services. It's a very sweet moment, please savor it. I remember the title of one book which I read some time back. What got you here will not get you there. Please check for it. So as two of my previous speakers mentioned, what you have done is just a beginning. You need to excel in whatever you are doing, and for which you need to know the policies, rules, and all, physical environment very well. And the world is changing very fast. The technological developments are taking place every moment, and you need to be abreast of it in order to succeed. There are a few points I want to flag for your attention. One is individual brilliance is good, but effective teamwork is very important. You need to work in teams in government, coordinate with other ministries, coordinate with other departments. In case there are conflicts within the team, you need to resolve them. I want to, strive for excellence is again a very important thing. Here, I want to share a small story with you. Once an American tourist was visiting India, and he sees a temple under construction, and he sees a sculptor is working on a statue of a god. and he sees the statue of the same God lying side, and he gets curious and he asks him, why do you require two statues of the same God in this temple? And the sculptor says there is a defect in the first statue, and that's why I'm working on another one. And then he asks him, where are you going to install it? He said, about some 20 feet high. And he said, what is the defect? He says, there is a small scratch on the nose of the first statue. Oh, there's a small scratch on the nose and you are putting it on 20 feet high. Who will notice it? And for which the sculptor says, whether anybody notices it or not, I know that there is a scratch on the nose. So excellence is not for others people to notice. Excellence is for your own, conscience. And excellence is also for your own benefit. And you will get a lot of opportunities to make a difference to the communities in which you are living and take up everything. And in this context, I want to mention, we have two role models here. One is Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta himself. He, after a very successful stint in IPS and after facing many challenges, and then now currently he's chairing the State Information Commission. In addition, I find that he's working for community empowerment through his non-governmental organization, working for children, working for vulnerable sections of the people, which is really remarkable. In addition, he's an author as well. I happened to read his article in Assam Tribune a few days back on the rich cultural heritage of Assam. And so he's a versatile man of many parts. So please develop similar interests. And so ultimately, as Gandhiji said, we need to wipe out the tear from every person, particularly the poor, vulnerable, disempowered, and you'll have many such opportunities in your career to do so. And when you do it, there is an immense satisfaction and self-fulfillment. And here I want to cite another role model, Mr. 𝐤𝐻𝐸𝐷. He held very senior positions in the Ministry of Home Affairs. As you know, Ministry of Home Affairs is a very important organ. It handles union territories, police, law and order, Ayodhya cell and disaster management and multiple things. And and he was at the helm of affairs at the Ministry of Home Affairs and later on at the Sports Authority of India. And now he is a member of the Real Estate Appellate Authority, and also he's an author as well. And so when you have a wide diversified interest as a civil servant, and one is a work is one aspect, what you do after work, you can also excel in music, have a good hobby, so that sometimes there are challenges, there are sometimes frustrations, there are sometimes interference in your work, but never lose hope. Like a true karma yogi, you carry on, and it's not easy to do that. Sometimes, it's very, very difficult. But that's why, as Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta said rightly, you need to swim against the tide, and you need to have the belief system in you. You should have a sound, a value framework, imbibe it, and please go out, and you have a very historic opportunity. And I want to compliment each one of you for your success. And I also want to compliment the faculty members who have coached you at the SPM Academy. And I also want to my compliments to SPM Academy Director for doing a wonderful job and for turning out so many successful students. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words. I would now like to request our honorable esteemed guest, Shri Swapnanil Barua, sir, retired IAS officer, to please come up on the stage. I would request our very own 𝐤𝐻𝐸𝐷, sir, to kindly come up on the stage for the felicitation. Sir, alongside being an IAS officer, is also now an avid social worker and a published writer. Thank you, sir, for being here. Could we please have a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Please, we'd like to hear from you today.
Is it on? Distinguished gentlemen in the front and parents and successful candidates behind. Thank you very much, because it's a day of celebration for us who have been associated in slightly giving you the finishing touches before you made it to the service. So it's a kind of reflected glory, and we are all basking in that reflected glory of saying that moi ihatok padhaisilu nohoy, moi ihatok finishing touch disilu nohoy. So that way, we can now claim, at least for the last 3-4 years, all the senior mentors who are here, to have a certain claim, whether you admit it or not, we take it on us. And I think it's a great relief for all of you. At least you now have a roof over your head. I can well understand that in these difficult conditions, where you have so much of underemployment, I have seen engineers, first-class engineers now doing junior assistants jobs, but at least you have a respectable one. Words of advice, CM has given you 1 hour of it yesterday, so I don't want to add anything much to it. Well, I think you please take it into serious consideration as to what he had told you. So far, Bhaskar, Mahanta and Nath and the VC sir has also told you what is to be done. So let me give you a few practical tips, especially considering that, there is this beautiful line on bureaucracy by William Butler Yeats, who says that the door is locked, the fate is sealed, and a man needn't wonder what he will do with his life anymore. So if you can keep your thing in course, your job in course, I think by following the path of least resistance with your bosses, you can definitely hope to reach the minimum level, guaranteed level. There's a lot of guarantees going around town. So in service also you have a guarantee that you'll reach a certain level of at least a secretary, deputy secretary, or the head of the department, which in itself is an achievement. My words of advice would be nice to very people. তেওঁলোকক pani nukhuaba, kinu pani eglass khuaba. The sense is that please don't harass them, but at least listen to them. And in Assam, my experience of 36 years has taught me that people don't expect the work to be done in a government office, but at least they expect a good behavior. And that is 90% of the problem solved. Secondly is accountability of the applications that come to you. Now you all have a smartphone. Please buy a separate phone for yourself with your first salary and keep a tab on the applications that come to you. And every weekend, last day of the week, review all the applications that came, whether you have done justice or not. I was telling one of my relatives who's a DC Guwahati, I sent an application to him. He rejected the application but never told me in return as to why he has rejected the application, or for the matter of fact that he has rejected the application. So people, when they put up an application, they must also get a reply, and that is the very essential part of ki hole dorkhastokon. He kothato janibole dibo lage. Dealing with people, if you want fast disposal, read the last line of the application. Etake prarthana jay. So I would therefore, you can avoid reading the top. The third part is that if you want faster disposal of people, get all the visitors in together. Then the man behind pushes the man in front, and you don't get the blame of not listening to the other person, because our people have a tendency of coming to the point very late. So a previous DGP, Kulasoike and me, we got together in Haitova and started a program called Sodek Sobeman, where the speaker had to make his point in 3 minutes. As for you, now is the media age, please be very careful in your dealings in social life. Please see whom you meet, whom you sit with, what you do, because personal conduct is very important. Leave aside the rules, but you may be blamed or put to a difficult position if you don't keep your contacts, social contacts well. Be very careful in dealing with the politicians because they are the most insecure people in the world, be it the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister or the Gram Panchayat President. Because they all know that as soon as they leave the post, even the people who had elected them will not look back at them. So they're very uncertain. So be very kind to them, listen to them, do what you can do for them. What you cannot, please refer to your bosses. Dealing with your bosses again, please be patient as Hiren Nath has said, please listen to what they say. Follow the water theory, that is the path of least resistance, but don't take any illegal orders. Because that is a very difficult situation. If you take illegal orders, you might be disowned later on. And you have seen many instances of scapegoats coming out where the person did nothing but he was blamed for the whole mishap of a particular situation. The third thing is your personal finances. I'm telling you now that the Chief Minister has hinted at it yesterday. I also take a cue from that and repeat. You'll be in service for 30 to 35 years. Please divide your financial planning, personal financial planning in 10-year groups. For the first 10 years, you'll do this. For the second 10 years, you'll do this. For the third 10 years, you'll do that. And for the final 5 years, you can leave to your thing. The final word I would like to say is that beyond your office work, please involve yourself socially. Because the whole experience of why I'm standing here is that my effort to reach out to 102 colleges in Assam after I retired to tell the chiefs, the students of those Mofussil colleges that please take the civil service exams, please take the bank exams, please take this exam, please take that exam, so that at least you prepare yourself, because this preparation exercise will definitely improve your lot. And I'm very happy to see that this has happened, and we see you now in positions of authority. You are beginning in the grand scale, and we all hope that you will go ahead and shine in your life. The final word is integrity. Again, I repeat. Please see that it's very difficult to be staying away from temptation, especially if you have come from a not so privileged background. So how you maintain your integrity and what is the image that you would like to leave behind at the end of your career is a very vital question. Decide on that at the beginning of the career, that at the end of my 35 years when I leave, this is what the social image I would like to leave as. Most of you have read the English poem, I think, Departing Leave Behind Footprints in the Sands of Time, or the Assamia version of it, which is even better, Mahapurukhor Sanekire Jivanor Amiu Koribo Paro Jivan Gorit, 𝐼𝐢𝐥𝐵 Margole Thoi Jabo Paro Khoj Samoy Balit. So I think all of you should aspire to leave behind an imprint and have the social connect so that people will not let you willingly die. This is a famous, those who have studied English literature will know, the Milton's famous line that let posterity, let me willingly die. I think that is the greatest achievement a public servant achieves at the end of 35 years of service. So too much of advice is too bad. Hope to meet you all. Please recognize us, call us, and show off in front of others that these were our teachers. So that will be the greatest credit that you'll be giving to us, because I think there is Pradip Sharma, a lifelong teacher there sitting in front of me. One of Navakanta Barua told me this. You know, the advantage of being a teacher is that people don't forget you, and there is always a seat for you in the most crowded train or bus. Oh, sir, apuni niki, ahok bahok. So please see that you will all leave your jobs with that kind of a impression. Thank you very much. And I, on behalf of all our mentors, I think we are saying the same words, and we'll be there, available on office, in office, SPM or no SPM. But always remember that you must have a job at hand and always to improve yourself, because unless you improve yourself, you are the social leader. You cannot improve the state and the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Those were some practical advice that our toppers it'll come in handy for them. I think our guests here are on a tight schedule, so I would like to call upon stage our topper, Shri Lahkar Pradhan, All India Rank 230, UPSC CSE 2023. Please come up on the stage. We would love to hear a few words from you. You've made us proud.
তেখেতক সম্বৰ্ধনা জনাবলৈ মই ভাস্কৰ জ্যোতি মহন্ত ছাৰক মঞ্চলৈ আমন্ত্ৰণ জনালো।
তেখেতৰ ৰিকি লহকৰ। This guy is Ricky Lahkar Pradhan. Ebar civil service UPSC to qualify কৰিছে. He's got into the Indian Revenue Service. Are EOL thakibo? He's going to take the exams again. Quite a dogged attitude. Congratulations.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Respected Bhaskar Mohanta sir, respected Hiren Nath sir, respected Y.S.R Murthy sir, respected 𝐚𝐻𝐸𝐬 sir, and respected Swapnanil Barua sir, respected seniors, esteemed guests. And first of all, congratulations to all the new selected candidates for APSC. It's a really proud moment. Apnaloge proud hobo lage etu karne because kostor folot apnaloge paise. I know I have also been an aspirant at one point of time. It's a very tedious journey. It's a very long journey. It's a journey that's lined with a lot of failures which other people usually cannot identify with. Apnaloge nije experience asil ekarne gom pai. Ekarne first of all congratulations. Apnalokor notun journey start hoise. So hetu karneo sabo lagibo. Mo APSC clear korisilu 2022 first posting paisilu Silchorot as Inspector of Taxes. Titia moi preparation continue korisilu and 23 UPSC cycle hetu barote moi di by God's grace clear koribo parisilu and I got through UPSC thankfully. Just one thing I want to say, moi yat 2022 staff college foundation course attend korisilu APSC clear kori. Just recently Labasna Masuri juntu jane Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration that foundation course attend kori ahisu. I just want to highlight one thing je ki tad jiman manhu log paisu yat foundation course jiman manhu log paisilu eku difference nai. এটা just ইয়াত I personally felt এটা mental block আছে কি national levelত maybe competitionটো অলপ বেছি হ'ব সেইকাৰণে মানে ইমান preparationত জোৰ নিদিয়া ভাল ইয়াত কৰি লওঁ এনেকা এটা thought থাকে I'll just try to say that কি আপোনালোকৰ caliber একো কম নহয় আপোনালোকে there is no reason why আপোনালোকে national levelতো compete কৰিব নোৱাৰে and আপোনালোকৰ already এটা knowledge base develop হৈ গৈছে and last few years ot apnalogor APSC syllabus to it's almost as same as UPSC syllabus iman difference eku nai apnaloge bahut preparation heri kori ase and one very strange fact I found and it's I'd say a bit unfortunate as well Missouri teacher training koribo goisilu tat around amar 653 candidates asile But despite the fact that our Ohomor educational metrics both bhaloy, it's better than places like Punjab, it's better than places like Haryana. In Missouri, our Ohomor okol sarizon asilu ami. As compared to places like Haryana having 100 selected candidates, Rajasthan around 90 asile. As an aspirant, as someone who just recently cleared the exam, moi apnalok etu bostue urge korim ki apnaloge jiman poha shuna korile hetu eri nidibo. আগৰ কাৰণে এক্সামখিনি দিব আমাৰ ষ্টেটত ভাস্কৰ জ্যোতি মহন্ত ছাৰে যেনেকৈ কৈছিলে ৰিচেণ্টলি বহুত ভাল ইক'চিষ্টেম এটা আহি গৈছে যে আপোনালোকে এক্সাম ৰিপিটেডলি দিব পাৰিছে বিকজ অফ দ্য ৰিকাৰিং চাইকেলছ চ' আপোনালোকৰ চাকৰিও হৈ গৈছে বাট অল আই উইল চে ইজ ডেট কি আপোনালোকে জোৰটো দি থাকিব আৰু ফিউচাৰতো এক্সাম দিব সেইটো ফ'কাছতো ৰাখিব কাৰণ আমাৰ অসমৰ পৰা মই ভাবোঁ আৰু চেণ্ট্ৰেল ছাৰ্ভিচেছ অল ইণ্ডিয়া ছাৰ্ভিচেছত হ'লে আৰু ভাল and aru bhal koribo parim hekarne from my side this is 1-2 cents ki apnaloge neribo aru sakori jote kore puha khuna kori agote heri koribo try koribo and that is all and once again congratulations to everyone who cleared APSC this time thank you
Thank you so much. We need more people from Assam, students from Assam to be able to appear for UPSC and really take that on stride. We want to see more toppers from Assam. Now, it's time to felicitate all our honorable dignitaries who are seated here in front of us today. I would request our SPM faculty members, our team members, and our directors to kindly just come forward for the felicitation of our honorable dignitaries. Today, we have with us several dignitaries who have served the state of Assam. We have with us Shri Utpalananda Sharma sir. We have with us Shri Mahadananda Hazarika sir. We have Shri Kamal Krishna Hazarika sir. Please put a huge round of applause for everyone. We have Shri Maznur Hussain sir. We have with us Shri Pradeep Sharma sir. Next we have Shri Devajyoti Hazarika sir. We have Shri Mukul Chandra Gogoi sir. Our honorable dignitaries have served the state of Assam as retired IAS officers, IPS officers, and ACS officers. We have Shri Kanak Sharma sir. I would like to request our SPM members also to kindly do the felicitation. Palas sir, please come ahead for felicitation. Next we have Shri Simanta Thakuria sir. We have Shri Pritam Saikya sir. We have Shri 𝐤𝐻𝐸𝐤𝐷, sir. We have Shri Harendranath Bhuiya, sir. We also have with us Shri Tapan Kumar, sir. We have Shri Rajendra Prasad Das, sir. I would like to request Deepak sir also to come forward for the felicitation, please. We have with us Shri Pavan Kumar Sharma, sir. Thank you, sir. We have Shri Biren Fukon, sir. We have with us Shri Fakhruddin Ahmed, sir. We also have with us Shri Utpal Kanto, sir. I believe Atul sir आएंगे. Next, I think, this is about- no, that's it. I think with this we, Kamal sir kolo. Yeah, Swapnanil Barua sir already kolo. Yeah, why sir? Mohananda sir already koiso ebar. Yeah. We have with us Shri Mahadananda Hazarika sir. Okay, thank you so much. We already felicitated Shri Kamal Krishna Hazarika sir once. Yes. We also felicitated Shri 𝐤𝐻𝐸𝐷 Hazarika sir. This is, yeah. Thank you to our members at SPM for the felicitation. Thank you so much, our dignitaries, for being with us. We will now proceed with the next program for this event. Please, Jasmine.
ধন্যবাদ সকলোকে ইমানখিনি অপেক্ষা কৰাৰ বাবে আজিৰ অনুষ্ঠানৰ পৰৱৰ্তী প্ৰদৰ্শন হৈছে ভাৰতীয় শাস্ত্ৰীয় নৃত্যৰ অন্যতম ৰূপ সত্ৰীয়া নৃত্য সত্ৰীয়া নৃত্য আমাৰ জন্মভূমি অসমৰ অসমীয়া সংস্কৃতি কলা ইতিহাস আৰু আধ্যাত্মিকতাৰ পৰিপূৰ্ণ প্ৰতিফলন আমাৰ গুৰু মহাপুৰুষ শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱে নিজৰ চিন্তাধাৰাৰে উদ্ভৱ হোৱা এই নৃত্যশৈলীয়ে অসমীয়া সংস্কৃতিৰ ঐতিহ্যত এক বিশেষ স্থান অধিকাৰ কৰি আছে বিশ্বজুৰি পৰিচিত এই শৈলী কেতিয়াও লুপ্ত নহওক প্ৰজন্মৰ পৰা প্ৰজন্মলৈ সদায় উদযাপন কৰি যাওক আৰু এই বিশ্বাসেৰে আমি আমন্ত্ৰণ জনাইছো সত্ৰিয়ম শিয়ম নামৰ এক প্ৰতিভাশালী দলটোক এটি জোৰদাৰ হাত চাপৰিৰে আমন্ত্ৰণ জনাব লাগে সত্ৰিয়ম স্বয়মক
কৃষ্ণ এক দেৱ দুখ হাৰি অধিকাৰী কৃষ্ণ বিনে শ্ৰেষ্ঠ দেৱনা হিনাহিয়া কৃষ্ণ এক দেৱ দুখ হাৰি কালমায়াদিৰ অধিকাৰী কৃষ্ণ বিনে শ্ৰেষ্ঠ দেৱনা হিনাহিয়া কৃষ্ণ বিনে শ্ৰেষ্ঠ
Please, can we have a huge round of applause for these beautiful dancers? Their performance truly reflected the simplicity and beauty of Assamese culture. This year, at SPM, we are very, very proud to announce that 194 out of the 235 selected students in the APSC examinations have been our students. They are our toppers. SPM IAS Academy's achievement wouldn't have been possible without our dear directors, our mentors, but most importantly, they are our teachers, our gurus. Newspaper analysis by Satyajit Sir, which goes on a regular basis, and it's famous all around Assam now. The Assam history part and the entire Assam part by our dear Chinmoy Sir. Geography by our Mridul Sir. It has been very, very popular amongst all of our students. I would also like to mark the dedication and devotion and unwavering commitment of all our other faculty members who have taught our students, and because of which we have our toppers here today. Our directors today have prepared a special message for all our toppers here. We would now like to see what they have to say. It'll be interesting. I haven't seen the message yet. I'm interested in waiting to see it. So I would request the technical team to please play the music for everyone. Thank you.
নমস্কাৰ APSC CCE 2023 সুখ্যাতিৰে উত্তীৰ্ণ হোৱা প্ৰত্যেকজন ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীক আন্তৰিক শুভেচ্ছা আৰু অভিনন্দন জ্ঞাপন কৰিছো। আজিৰ এই দিনটো আমাৰ সকলোৰে কাৰণে এটা খুবেই আনন্দৰ দিন, এটা খুবেই গৌৰৱৰ দিন। ইমান দিনৰ কষ্ট, ইমান দিনৰ ধৈৰ্য, অধ্যাৱসায়ৰ ফলাফল তোমালোকে লাভ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হৈছা। আৰু তোমালোকৰ এই যাত্ৰাত সহযাত্ৰী হ'বলৈ পাই আমিও যথেষ্ট গৌৰৱ অনুভৱ কৰিছো। আজিৰ পৰা 5 বছৰ আগতে আমি এটা সপোন দেখিছিলো। অসমত এনেকুৱা এটা শৈক্ষিক পৰিৱেশ গঢ় দিয়াৰ য'ত সিভিল সাৰ্ভিসৰ প্ৰস্তুতি আমাৰ অসমৰ ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীসকলে চলাই যাব পাৰে। লাহে লাহে এজন দুজনকৈ ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰী আহি আমাৰ লগত যোগ দিছিলে। তেওঁলোকে আমাৰ আণ্ডাৰত তেওঁলোকে নিজৰ প্ৰস্তুতি চলাবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলে। তেনেকে ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীৰ সংখ্যা বাঢ়ি যাবলৈ ধৰিছিলে। তেওঁলোকৰ SPM IAS Academyৰ ওপৰত বিশ্বাসো বাঢ়ি যাবলৈ ধৰিছিলে। ইয়াৰ লগে লগে আমাৰ দায়িত্বও বাঢ়ি গৈছিলে, যাতে আমি এই ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীসকলক তেওঁলোকৰ লক্ষ্যৰ দিশত আমি আগুৱাই লৈ যাব পাৰোঁ। গতিকে আজিৰ এই যোনটো তোমালোকৰ সফলতা, তাতে আমিও যথেষ্টখিনি উৎসাহ পাওঁ, আমিও যথেষ্টখিনি সন্তুষ্টি লাভ কৰোঁ। আজিৰ এই দিনটো তোমালোকৰ এই সফলতাক উদযাপন কৰিবৰ কাৰণে। তোমালোকৰ জীৱনত এটা নতুন অধ্যায় আৰম্ভ হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে। আমি আশা কৰিছোঁ যে প্ৰস্তুতিৰ সময়ত যেনেকৈ সততাৰে নিষ্ঠা সহকাৰে পথৰ পৰা বিচলিত নোহোৱাকৈ তোমালোকে প্ৰস্তুতি চলাই গৈছিলা, ঠিক তেনেকৈ কৰ্মজীৱনতো যাতে তোমালোকে নিষ্ঠা সহকাৰে নিজৰ দায়িত্ব পালন কৰি যোৱা আৰু এখন সুস্থ সবল সমাজ গঢ় দিয়াত নিজৰ সামৰ্থ্য অনুযায়ী যাতে তোমালোকে অৰিহণা যোগাব পাৰা। আজিৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ জীৱনৰ এটা নতুন অধ্যায় আৰম্ভ হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে। আমি আশা কৰিছোঁ যে প্ৰস্তুতিৰ সময়ত যেনেকৈ নিষ্ঠা সহকাৰে সততাৰে পথৰ পৰা বিচলিত নোহোৱাকৈ তোমালোকে নিজৰ কাম কৰি গৈছিলা, প্ৰস্তুতি চলাই গৈছিলা, ঠিক তেনেকৈ কৰ্ম জীৱনতো যাতে তোমালোকে নিষ্ঠা সহকাৰে নিজৰ কৰ্তব্য পালন কৰি যোৱা আৰু অসমত এখন সুস্থ সবল সমাজ গঢ়াত তোমালোকে যাতে অৰিহণা যোগাবলৈ সক্ষম হোৱা। সেই আশাৰে পুনৰ প্ৰত্যেকজন সফলতাৰে উত্তীৰ্ণ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীক মোৰ হিয়া ভৰা ওলগ জনাইছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ।
Respected guests, parents, faculty members, and my dear students, it gives me immense pleasure and pride to see you all succeed in APSC exam. जब मैं आप लोगों की सक्सेस देखता हूँ तो कहीं ना कहीं इस बात पर जो विश्वास है, जो बिलीफ है हमारा कि हार्ड वर्क रंग लाता है, मेहनत रंग लाती है, वो और स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है। और ये आने वाले आपकी जो जर्नी है, द काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रगल विच यू फेस्ड एंड यू सक्सीडेड, दैट इज गोइंग टू इंस्पायर many other students to do well in their life and to keep working hard for this exam. This journey where you have succeeded and you have earned laurels is not only inspirational for the other students, it is also inspirational for us as mentors because it motivates us to work even harder in the classrooms. जब भी किसी नए स्टूडेंट को क्लास में पढ़ाता हूँ तो आप में से ही किसी का चेहरा मेरे सामने आ जाता है और उन नए स्टूडेंट्स को आपका ही रेफरेंस देता हूँ कि देखिए वो थी स्टूडेंट या वो था स्टूडेंट जिसने 1 साल में ही सिंगल डिजिट या डबल डिजिट रैंक लाया। और आपकी ही मेहनत, आपके ही पढ़ने के तरीके उन नए स्टूडेंट्स को भी बताता हूँ जिससे वो लोग भी मेहनत करते रहेंगे। जब SPM स्टार्ट हुआ था, आज से 5 साल से भी ज़्यादा हो गए हैं, तब हमने शायद सोचा भी नहीं था कि इस स्केल का इम्पैक्ट हम लोग क्रिएट कर पाएंगे। आज भी बहुत ह्यूमिलिटी के साथ मैं बोलता हूँ कि ये इम्पैक्ट SPM ने क्रिएट करा है। ये गलत ही है, ये इम्पैक्ट आपके हार्डवर्क ने क्रिएट किया है। हमने तो बस इस हार्डवर्क को चैनलाइज कर दिया है और उसी का रिजल्ट है कि आज आप इस स्केल पर सक्सीड हो रहे हैं। मेरी बेस्ट विशेस आपके साथ में है। आप ऐसे ही अच्छा करते रहे, आप अपने स्टेट का, अपने देश का नाम आगे बढ़ाते रहे। माई बेस्ट विशेस with all of you. Thank you.
Respected guests and dear students, I wish you all a very successful career ahead. We have assembled here today to celebrate your success in the recently conducted exam. But I believe that this is not the end, this is the beginning of a great career ahead that will not serve just the state but also the country. And I just hope कि आप समाज को और बेहतर बनाएंगे। और जो मैं हमेशा कहता रहता हूँ अपने क्लास में कि कोशिश कीजिए कि किसी भी लेवल पे थोड़ा भी अगर आप भला कर पाए इस सर्विस में जाने के बाद, तो उस दिन हमें लगेगा कि हमारा पढ़ाया हुआ कुछ काम आया। तो यही उम्मीद करता हूँ मैं आपसे। यू विल कीप ऑन कंट्रीब्यूटिंग, यू विल कीप द फीलिंग्स ऑफ सर्विंग द सोसाइटी इन योर हार्ट। और इसके साथ अगेन आई विश यू ऑल अ ग्रेट करियर अहेड। थैंक यू एवरीवन।
नमस्कार। APSC CCE 2023
মই আৰম্ভণিতে কৈছিলোঁ যে এই যাত্ৰা যথেষ্ট সংগ্ৰামেৰে ভৰা। ইয়াত শিক্ষাগুৰুসকলৰ লগতে পিতৃ মাতৃসকলৰো যথেষ্ট অৱদান আছে। সেয়েহে এই সুন্দৰ মুহূৰ্তখিনিত মই অকণমান সময় লৈ পেলাই ইয়াত উপস্থিত থকা নৱনিৰ্বাচিত বিষয়াসকলৰ পিতৃ মাতৃ আৰু আত্মীয়সকললৈ অভিনন্দন জনাই দুআষাৰ ক'বলৈ ওলাইছোঁ। পিতৃ মাতৃসকলৰ অশেষ কষ্ট, আশীৰ্বাদ নিজৰ সন্তানৰ প্ৰতি থকা অগাধ বিশ্বাসৰ ফলত হয়তো আজি তেওঁলোক শিক্ষাৰ্থীৰ পৰা বিষয়া হৈছে এই গোটেই সংগ্ৰামৰ যাত্ৰাটোত যেতিয়া আমি ভাগি পৰোঁ আৰু পৰিয়াললৈ ফোনটো লগাই কওঁ মা মই নোৱাৰিম নেকি মোৰ দ্বাৰা আৰু নহ'ব চাগে আৰু হেপিনৰ পৰা অগাধ আত্মবিশ্বাসেৰে উত্তৰ এটা আহে নাই নাই তুমি পাৰিবা তুমি পাৰিব লাগিব আৰু এই আত্মবিশ্বাস এই সাপোৰ্টখিনিৰ কাৰণেই হয়তো এই যাত্ৰাটো সহজ হৈ পৰে আৰু তেওঁলোকৰ ইমানখিনি অৱদানৰ বাবে যে হেজাৰ হেজাৰজন শিক্ষাৰ্থীৰ ভিতৰত কেইজনমান বিষয়া হৈছে আৰু এই বিষয়া এজন গঢ়াত পিতৃ মাতৃসকলৰ যি অৱদান তাক মই শ্ৰদ্ধাৰে নমন জনাইছোঁ আৰু তেওঁলোকৰ এই অৱদানখিনিক অভিনন্দন জনাবলৈ মই এটি জোৰদাৰ হাত চাপৰি বিচাৰিছোঁ সকলোৰে পৰা
It is time now for the highlight of today's event. We will be starting the felicitation ceremony for all our toppers of APSC CCE 2023. Let's start.
মই স্বপ্নলীল বৰুৱা ছাৰক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ আমি সেই বিশেষ মুহূৰ্তটোত উপস্থিত হৈছোঁ মই এইবাৰ APSC CCE 2023 নৱনিৰ্বাচিত ৰেংক 1 চিৰঞ্জীৱ ফুকনক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ আহিছেতো মই SES ৰেংক 1 চিৰঞ্জীৱ ফুকনক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ হয়তো চিৰঞ্জীৱ ফুকন অনুপস্থিত মই APS ৰেংক 1 পাৰ্থপ্ৰতিম শৰ্মাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ হাত চাপৰিটো আৰু অলপ জোৰদাৰ হ'ব লাগিছিলে
Sir, একদম উল্টা পুল্টাকে মাতি পৰিছে মই বুজা
মই পাৰ্থপ্ৰতিম শৰ্মাক দুআষাৰ ক'বলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ
নমস্কাৰ আটাইকে এনেকৈ ঘপককৈ ক'বলৈ দিলে কৈ আচলতে ভালেই পাওঁ কাৰণ প্ৰস্তুতি কৰি ক'লেহে কথাবোৰ খেলি মেলি লাগে মোৰ ইয়াত মাতি অনাৰ বাবে SPM IASক মই ধন্যবাদ জনাইছোঁ মই SPM IASত মক ইণ্টাৰভিউ দিছিলোঁ আৰু সেই মক ইণ্টাৰভিউবোৰেই মোক কোনোবাখিনিত মোৰ আত্মবিশ্বাস বঢ়াই তুলিছিল আৰু ফাইনেল ইণ্টাৰভিউত সহায় কৰিছিল ইয়াত এতিয়া প্ৰিপেয়াৰ কৰি থকা ল'ৰা ছোৱালী আছেনে নাই মই নাজানো, মই বেছিভাগ পোৱা ল'ৰা ছোৱালীকে দেখিছোঁ, সেইকাৰণে হয়তো বেলেগ কিবা ক'বলগীয়া আছে বুলি মই ভবা নাই। যিসকলে পাইছে তেওঁলোকলৈ মোৰ আন্তৰিক অভিবাদন, তেওঁলোকৰ মাক দেউতাকো বহুখিনি ইয়াতে আছে, তেওঁলোকলৈ ধন্যবাদ। আপোনালোকে যে ইমানখিনি ছাপোৰ্ট তেওঁলোকক দিছে, আৰু মোক ইয়াতে মাতি অনাৰ কাৰণে আটাইকে আকৌ এবাৰ ধন্যবাদ জনাইছোঁ, আৰু গোটেই ব্ৰহ্মাণ্ডৰ প্ৰতি এই প্ৰাপ্তিৰ কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰি সামৰিছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ।
যিসকলে পুলিচত পাইছে, মোৰ DC এজনে কোৱা কথা এটা মনত পেলাই দিওঁ। পুলিচৰ ইউনিফৰ্মৰ লগত লাঠি এটা থাকে নহয়, লাঠি এডাল দিয়ে, ৰাজদণ্ড। তো মোৰ DC এজনে তেওঁৰ SPক কৈছিলে বোলে এইডাল লাঠি আপোনাক ল এণ্ড অৰ্ডাৰ ৰাখিবলৈ দিছে, বেণ্ড পাৰ্টি কণ্ডাক্ট কৰিবলৈ দিয়া নাই।
মই ACS ৰেংক 1 চিৰঞ্জীৱ ফুকনক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ। তেওঁক দুআষাৰ ক'বলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ।
So, respected dignitaries, the fraternity of SPM, my fellow batchmates, and all the aspirants present here. First of all, I'd like to start with reference made by our erstwhile DGP Bhaskar with Mahanta sir regarding diversification of career options, which is in this 21st century very essential and very significant. আজিৰ দিনত যদি আমি চাওঁ, the conventional career choices are already getting saturated. 2024 চাওঁ যদি আমি, number of NEET UG aspirants 24 lakhs আছিল, and গোটেই পেন ইণ্ডিয়াতে MBBS seats অকল 1 lakh আছিল. If you look at UPSC, number of applicants are something around 10 lakh every year, and vacancies 900 to 1,100 থাকে. So we can see the saturation that is specifically crawling up in these conventional sectors. So it is always advisable or prudent যে আমি diversified sectors চাওঁ. আজি যদি চাওঁ video gaming sector to $250 billion হয়, and the economic survey projects that by 2030 the gaming sector would reach $700 billion. মোৰ টাইমত মনত আছে 2014-15ত বায়'টেকনলজিটো যোনে JEE চবতছে তলৰ ৰেংক পায় তেওঁলোকে বায়'টেকনলজি পাৰ্চু কৰে, বাট পোষ্ট কোভিড থিংছ হেভ চেঞ্জ. Today biotechnology is one of the most sought after departments, if not the most sought after department. Well, these things apart, heartiest congratulations to all the successful candidates. আজিৰ দিনত যদি চাওঁ অসমত সমস্যা বহুতো আছে, হয় নহয়? যদি আমি এডুকেশ্যন ছেক্টৰত চাওঁ, the gross enrollment ratio in the higher education sector is 40%, which is very less compared to several other states in Assam. যদি আমি হেল্থ ছেক্টৰত চাওঁ, community health centers, যদি আমি হেল্থ ছেক্টৰত চাওঁ, দেন কমিউনিটি হেল্থ চেণ্টাৰ্ছবোৰত অলমষ্ট 74% shortages. So যদি আমি CHCবোৰত চাওঁ হেল্থ ছেক্টৰৰ কমিউনিটি হেল্থ চেণ্টাৰ্ছবোৰত, দেন 74% shortage আছে আপোনাৰ ডক্টৰ্ছ এজ ইন ফিজিচিয়ানছ, গাইনিকলজিষ্টছ, so on and so forth. Also, Assam has one of the highest maternal mortality rate. যদি আমি চাওঁ 195 হয়, which is one of the highest compared to other states. But এইবিলাক সমস্যাবিলাক আমি সুযোগ হিচাপে যদি চাওঁ, then we have lots of opportunities. Not just in civil services, in police services as well. Recently, our erstwhile DGP GP Singh sare কিছুমান ডাটা মেনশ্যন কৰিছিলে কেনেকৈ over the last 5 years, police reformsৰ কাৰণে results did show in the ground level. Conviction rates, if I remember, increased from 6% to 24% in Assam over the past 5 years. charge sheet filed, successful charge sheet filed increased from 33% to 66% over the last 5 years. So these reforms that that our respected CM sir mentioned, these did show up as, quantified results on ground. বাকি আমি যদি ভালদৰে ইনোভেটিভ ধৰণে যদি আমি ভাবিব পাৰোঁ যে আমি এই সমস্যাখিনিকে যদি আমি সুযোগ হিচাপে চাই পেলাই আমি কাম কৰিবলৈ আমাৰ ওচৰত বহুত স্কোপ আছে. So I think our dear batchmates will be inspired, to pursue something innovative in these sectors, to solve various problems. There are also several aspirants out here, and তেওঁলোকক মই এইটোৱে ক'ম যে, apart from the fundamental things that we pursue, we need to have a USP, in our preparation. For instance, যদি আমি চাওঁ, then we can think about antithesis. We often read thesis, but often we need to become curious and inquisitive. যে আমি কিবা বেলেগো ভৰাব পাৰোঁ নেকি কণ্টেণ্টত, so as our answers stand unique or distinct. For instance, আমি often climate changeৰ কথা পঢ়োঁ, জলবায়ু পৰিৱৰ্তনৰ কথা পঢ়োঁ, but can we question যে সঁচাকৈ হয় নেকি climate change? There is a wonderful book called False Alarm by Bjorn Lomborg, where he questions climate change, and he has highlighted how climate change policies affect the poorest of the poorest nations more, rather than the developed ones like US and UK. So তেনেকুৱা curiosity যদি আমি আনো, we can lend a USP to our content. Lastly, I won't extend too much. এইটোৱে ক'ম যে আমি অকল আশা ৰাখিব পাৰোঁ যে things would change, and I'd like to end with a line from one of the famous movies, Shawshank Redemption, that hope is a good thing, maybe the best of all things, and no good thing ever dies. Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ। মই এবাৰ ACS ৰেংক 3 হিমাদ্ৰিজিতা বৰাক মঞ্চলৈ আমন্ত্ৰণ জনালোঁ। তেখেতকো দুআষাৰ ক'বলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ।
Namaskar sabake, respected dignitaries, fellow batchmates, and our wonderful mentors at SPM. Jodi eta emotion itia feel kori asu etu hoge grateful. Last year interviewed goi pine mur noholege aru SPM tar pisot naam logalu aru tar pisot ji okomanu improvement hoise hetur karone aji yat khara hoi asu. So my only message would be keep trying, keep hoping. There is always scope for improvement, and hard work always pays off. Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ। মই এবাৰ ACS ৰেংক 4 মৃগাক্ষী বৰুৱাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ আমন্ত্ৰণ জনালোঁ।
Our honorable guest has just informed me that she is the granddaughter of Sir. We are very proud to have you here. Please, would you like to say a few words?
Good afternoon to all the esteemed guests present here. I have attended 2 mock interviews in SPM Academy, and those were very enlightening and helped me shape many areas. And so thanks to SPM Academy for that. And this was my first attempt, so I believe my journey wasn't that long, but For most of us, and even for me, since I was preparing for other exams as well, I feel this is a long journey which requires a lot of patience and devotion as well as persistence. So first of all, congratulations to all my fellow colleagues and to their parents also who have supported them throughout this journey. And I believe we all have a lot to do to contribute towards a nation building, towards helping our state progress. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mahanta. Thank you so much, sir, for patiently sitting there for us. Thank you. I would now like to call upon stage our next honorable guests to do the next round of felicitation. Sir, please, Shri Kamal Krishna Hazarika, sir, I would like you to please come up on the stage to do the next round of felicitation. We will now be conducting the felicitation in order. Rank 13 ACS. Next up on stage, I would like to welcome Himadri Mes, rank 32 ACS. Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing this round of felicitation. Thank you. We would now like to call upon stage our next honorable guest to come up on the stage for the next round of felicitation. I would like to welcome on stage Shri Utpalananda Sharma sir to please come up on the stage. Okay, let's call upon stage our next topper, Rajen Kumar Acharya, rank 41 ACS. Please put a huge round of applause for him. Thank you, thank you. I would like to call upon stage our next topper, Mahanta Lahkar, rank 73, Assistant Account Officer. Thank you so much. I'd like to now call upon stage our topper Rajneesh Sharma, rank 28, Assistant Account Officer.
কিছু সময়ৰ কাৰণে সম্বৰ্ধনা অনুষ্ঠান বিৰতি লৈছে। আমাৰ মাজত উপস্থিত আছে গুজৰাটৰ ফৰ্মাৰ ডিউটি অফিচাৰ কেশৱ কুমাৰ ছাৰ। কেশৱ কুমাৰ ছাৰক মই মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ আমন্ত্ৰণ জনালোঁ। তেওঁক সম্বৰ্ধনা জনাবলৈ মই আমাৰ চিন্ময় ছাৰক অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ। I would like to request sir to kindly say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm very happy. going to don the high positions in Assam government, that every file that comes to you, has a person behind. This is what I learned when I joined the services in 1986, that every file has a person behind. Then the other thing I would like to emphasize, have sympathy, have empathy. And only then you will be able to make a big difference to the society. And you are going to get such a position that you are in a position to create difference. And difference among the people, the most downtrodden people. They will be coming to you. So kindly have some compassion on them, have sympathy, have empathy, and look after them. When I was a probationer, I don't know whether this word is applicable right now in this scenario or not, but we had a concept called KTP. Have you heard about KTP? Anyone? Anyone? Yes. So in our days, this term was KTP. We were about 114 probationers in National Police Academy. So a couple of them were called KTPs. Now what does KTP stand for? KTP stands for Keen Type Probationer. Are you getting the thing now? Keen Type Probationer. There are some very, enthusiastic ones. I will do this, I will do that. So they are in the variety of KTP. So we used to call them KTP. So when I got trained and I entered the service after undergoing my training, I changed the acronym and I said, for me, KTP is kill the point. So as a bureaucrat, kindly take a note of this. KTP means kill the point. Whatever comes to you, please try to kill it there and there. Otherwise, the decision will be difficult. And the other thing is that no decision is a perfect decision. It is the circumstances that make the decision right or wrong. So don't hesitate in taking decisions. And you must be prepared to bear the brunt of whatever decisions that you have taken with equal fortitude, with bullets and bouquets with equal fortitude. And the last thing that I would like to tell all of you is that I don't know when you are going to join these services, in another month's time, or you have already joined? Huh? Oh, I see. So you will be retiring after 30-35 years. I'm sure many of you would retire after 35 years. So retirement is inevitable. So as a former bureaucrat, I would like to only tell you one thing, that how you should conduct yourself. You should conduct yourself in public, in office, that people don't celebrate your retirement. I have said a very powerful sentence that don't let people celebrate your retirement. That chalo ek kam ho gaya, acha hua, bahut tang karta tha. That should not be the feeling. So with this, I end my talk. I was giving a brief introduction. Thank you so much and wishing you all the best. God bless you. Do well. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Just at a moment, loi pelai yate ami Shri Utpalananda Sharma sirok thank you janabole khujisu a last round of felicitation kora karne. Thank you, sir. Now we have our next round of felicitation. Toppers, are you ready? Show some energy, please. Okay, I would like to call upon stage Shri Bhargav Fukon, rank 13, Assistant Account Officer.
আপোনালোক ভাগৰি গৈছে নেকি? নৱনিৰ্বাচিত হে এতিয়াতে ভাগৰি গলে কেনেকে হ'ব? এটা অধ্যায় আৰম্ভণি হৈছেহে আজি। হাত চাপৰি এটা লাগে।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. For the next round of felicitation, I would like to please request on stage our honorable guest, Shri Mahadananda Hazarika, sir, to come up on the stage. Okay, we have our next topper, Nikita Sharma, rank 12, Assistant Account Officer. Please put a huge round of applause. Next up, we have our topper, Pujita Sharma, rank 52, Assistant Account Officer. Thank you. I would like to request our next topper, Samarjit Kalita, rank 1, Assistant Account Officer, to be ready for felicitation. Next, we have our topper, Himashri Sharma, rank 8, Assistant Account Officer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, we'd like you to take your seat. Thank you so much for doing this round of felicitations. I would now like to call upon stage our honorable guest, Shri Pradeep Sharma, sir, to please come upon the stage to do the next round of felicitation. We will begin with felicitating our topper, 𝐤𝐤𝐨𝐰 Sinha, rank 22, Assam Police Service. Oh, I am told that they have 72 hours of continuous duty from tomorrow onwards, so all the best to all our toppers. You have to be braced for some serious hours of duty. We have our next topper that we want to felicitate, Jusmita Chaudhary, rank 16 APS. Please come up on the stage. Next, we have our topper, Shri Santosh Buraguhai, rank 29 ACS. Next up, we have our topper, Shri Atur Kathar, rank 34 ACS. Next, we have our topper, Shri Biplop Sengung, rank 33 ACS. Thank you, sir. This is it for this round of felicitations. You may please take your seat.
মই পৰৱৰ্তী সম্বৰ্ধনা জনাবৰ বাবে মুকুল চন্দ্ৰ গগৈ ছাৰক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। বিপ্লৱ চেঙিউং, ACS, rank 33, মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। Assistant Account Officer, rank 92, বিজয় দেউৰীক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। লগতে Assistant Account Officer, rank 75, সম্ৰাট নাথকো মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। হাত চাপৰিবোৰ ইমান কম কিয়? ভোক লাগিছে নেকি বাৰু? উৎসাহে নাপাব দেখোন। এয়া সম্ৰাট নাথ, Assistant Account Officer, rank 75. এবাৰ APS rank 14 নিৰঞ্জন ভূঞাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। লগতে APS rank 7 সুদক্ষিণা ডেকাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। এয়া সুদক্ষিণা ডেকা। Assistant Account Officer, rank 3, প্ৰস্তুতি ভট্টাচাৰ্যক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ আমন্ত্ৰণ জনালো। ধন্যবাদ সুদক্ষিণা। APS rank 2 অন্বেষা দুৱাৰাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। ধন্যবাদ প্ৰস্তুতি ভট্টাচাৰ্য। Assistant Account Officer, rank 19, বিপ্লৱ কলিতাক মঞ্চলৈ আহিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালো। ধন্যবাদ অন্বেষা দুৱাৰা।
বৃন্দক মোৰ শ্ৰদ্ধা জ্ঞাপন কৰিলোঁ SPM IAS Academy সমূহ শিক্ষাগুৰু আৰু কাৰ্যকৰ্তাক মই এই চেগতে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ ইয়াত উপস্থিত মোৰ যিসকল হ'বলগীয়া সহকৰ্মী সকলোকে মই আন্তৰিক অভিনন্দন জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ আৰু বিশেষকৈ যিহেতু ক'বলগীয়াখিনি সকলো আমাৰ জ্যেষ্ঠসকলে অলৰেডি কৈয়ে গৈছে মোৰ বিশেষ ক'বলগীয়া তেনেদৰে নাই তথাপি যদিহে ইয়াত মই কোনো এছপাইৰেণ্টটো মোৰ চকুত তেনেদৰে পৰা নাই গতিকে বিশেষ ক'বলগীয়া নাই সকলোকে মই শুভেচ্ছা জনালোঁ আৰু আশা ৰাখোঁ যাতে আমি সকলোৱে যেন সুন্দৰভাৱে নিষ্ঠা আৰু ডেডিকেশ্যনৰ জৰিয়তে কাম কৰি যাতে আমি এটা পজিটিভ চেঞ্জ আনিব পাৰোঁ আৰু যাতে আন বহুজনৰ আমি উপকাৰ কৰিব পাৰোঁ তাৰে কামনা কৰিছোঁ SPM IAS Academy মই যোৱা বছৰ এটা ক্ৰেছ কোৰ্চ লৈছিলোঁ মোৰ ডিউৰিং মাই ফাৰ্ষ্ট এটেম্প্ট আৰু এইবাৰ মই মক ইণ্টাৰভিউ ল'লোঁ মই যথেষ্ট কৃতজ্ঞ আৰু সেয়াই মই সকলোকে সেইটোৱে ক'ম যে নিজৰ ওপৰত বিশ্বাস ৰাখি এটা পজিটিভ মাইণ্ডছেট আৰু এটা সুস্থ মানসিক স্বাস্থ্যলৈ আগবাঢ়ি গ'লে নিশ্চয় সফলতা অৰ্জন কৰিব পাৰি মই নিজেই 9.5 বছৰ প্ৰাইভেট ছেক্টৰত কাম কৰি যোৱা দুটা এটেম্প্ট মানে দিছ ইজ মাই ছেকেণ্ড এটেম্প্ট এইবাৰ দিলোঁ আৰু মই মোৰ যিটো ৰিজাল্ট আহিছে তাত লৈ হেপী আৰু মই আশা কৰোঁ এজ ছাৰসকলে কৈছে যে দিছ ইজ জাষ্ট আৱাৰ বিগিনিং আমি সকলোৱে যাতে এটা পজিটিভ চেঞ্জ আনিব পাৰোঁ তো সকলোকে এই চেগত মই আন্তৰিক অভিনন্দন জনালোঁ ধন্যবাদ থেংক ইউ SPM
Thank you, Neelam Garg. I'd like to invite upon stage Vidisha Saikia, rank 16 ACS. I would also request the next row of toppers. We have 𝐤𝐳𝐨𝐰 Deka, rank 10, Assistant Account Officer. We have our topper Shubham Singha, rank 23 ACS. And we have Vishwajit Das, rank 35, Assistant Account Officer. Thank you, Vidisha.
এতিয়া ফেলিচিটেশ্যন হ'ল আৰু বহুতখিনি হ'বলৈ বাকী আছে কিন্তু এইখিনি সময়ত মোৰ লাগিছে গোটেইখিনি কেণ্ডিডেট আমাৰ ইয়াতে মানে সফল উত্তীৰ্ণ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী সকলোখিনি আমাৰ ইয়াতে উপস্থিত আছে গতিকে আমি ভাবিছোঁ এইখিনি সময়তে আমি গ্ৰুপ ফটোখন কৰি লওঁ আৰু তেতিয়া কি হ'ব যে শেষত আমি সবকে তেতিয়া প্ৰিণ্ট আউটটো তেতিয়া হেণ্ড অভাৰ কৰি দিব পাৰিম কাৰণ লাষ্টলৈকে যদি ৰখি থাকোঁ তেনেহ'লে আকৌ ফটোখন ল'বৰ কাৰণে বহুত ৱেইট কৰিব লাগিব গতিকে আমি ফেলিচিটেশ্যনৰ মাজতে আমি ভাবিছোঁ গ্ৰুপ ফটোখন কৰি লওঁ আৰু তাৰ পিছত আকৌ আমি ৰিজিউম কৰিম ফেলিচিটেশ্যন গ্ৰুপ ফটোখন তুলি লওঁ তাৰপিছতে আমি আকৌ সেইখিনি আৰম্ভ কৰিম গতিকে এতিয়া যিমানখিনি আমাৰ ইয়াতে উত্তীৰ্ণ যিমানখিনি ইয়াতে ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী আছে সকলোকে মই ইয়াতে উপস্থিত থাকিবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ অলপমান ইয়াতে এৰেঞ্জমেণ্ট কৰিব আছে তাৰপিছতে আমি গ্ৰুপ ফটোখন এবাৰ ক্লিক কৰি ল'ম তাৰপিছত উই উইল ৰিজিউম আৱাৰ ফেলিচিটেশ্যন প্ৰগ্ৰেম আৰু ফেলিচিটেশ্যনটো অলপমান সময় লৈছে আৰু সেইকাৰণে আমি ভাবিছোঁ যে ইয়াৰ পিছত আমি 3 বা 4জন কেণ্ডিডেটক একেলগে মাতি তেওঁলোকক আমি ফেলিচিটেট কৰিম তেতিয়া হয়তো অলপমান বস্তুটো ফাষ্ট হ'ব নতুবা এতিয়া যেনেকৈ যিমানখিনি সময় লাগি আছে অলপমান দীঘলীয়া হৈ যাব আপোনালোকৰো সময় সিমান নাই পিছলৈ আপোনালোকৰ আমনি লাগিব গতিকে ফটো সেশনটো হৈ যোৱাৰ পিছতে আমি 3-4জন কেণ্ডিডেটক একেলগে আমি ফেলিচিটেট কৰিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিম আৰু এতিয়া মই সকলোকে ইয়াতে গোট খাবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনালোঁ ফটো সেশনৰ কাৰণে সকলো যাতে আমাৰ অডিটৰিয়ামৰ ইয়াতে এই হলটোৰ ভিতৰত সকলো আহি উপস্থিত হয় আমি তেওঁলোকক অনুৰোধ কৰিম এতিয়া বহি থাকিলে হ'ল মই ইয়াতে অলপমান এৰেঞ্জমেণ্ট কৰিব আছে কৰাৰ পিছত মই মাতি দিলে সকলো আহি যায় কাৰোবাৰ যদি লগ বন্ধু কোনোবা বাহিৰত আছে কৈ দিলে হ'ল যে ফটো সেশনৰ টাইম হৈছে কোনোবা যদি বাহিৰত বা তলত গৈছে আহি গ'লে হ'ল আমি এতিয়া উইদিন 5 মিনিটছ আমি ফটো সেশনটো কৰি ল'ম ইয়াতে থ্যাংক ইউ
I'd like to request our toppers to now please come forward for the group photographs. I would like to request. I would like. I would like to request our toppers to please stand in 2 queues or 2 or more queues, please. This will not be enough. The taller one. Height-wise. The taller ones, you can take the next row. Next row. The girls, please come. Come, Nada. A larger oval, please. Back side e dekha napabo aru apunalokok dekhai poa nai dekho. Excuse me, sorry. Apunalokok ekdom dekha poa. Okon agua ahibo. Apuni agor row to ahi jabo. Agole ulai. I mean, this is a very good problem to have. We want the taller officers to please, please make another queue. We would like the official photographers to kindly come forward to take a clear shot. Faces of all our officers here today. This photograph is going to be framed today and it will be given